Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and another part of this terrible season we're having with Newcastle United. Last episode we lost 3 straight games, crucial fixtures against teams that last season we at least had a fighting chance of beating. And this season we just seem incapable of doing anything against. And that continues today. We are 1-0 down against Bayern Munich after the away leg of our Champions League quarter-final. Really frustrating way to lose that game. We're at home today. We've got it all to do. And then we have an FA Cup semi-final against Brighton to play as well. We then play Brighton again in a league where we are struggling down in 8th place at the moment. 4 points behind Aston Villa. So that is a must-win game. Otherwise, we could slip even further down the table. So a lot to achieve in this episode, and that will probably take us into the penultimate episode of the season next time out. So it depends if we can get past Bayern Munich today in this match. Now, going to play our strongest team. What else can we do? Hernandez and Frimpong on the wings, Silva and Botman in the centre. Then we've got Gertrudia, João Neves and Joe Linton in the middle. Savio, Oyarzabal and Isak are up top. I would say we were the better team than Bayern Munich away from home, so we should be able to turn them over here at home. Similar, the exact same team they played last time, but we need to beat them today. Salzburg also trying to overcome Barcelona. I think PSG and Real Madrid were the other teams to get through to the semi-finals, so all to play for here. Oyarzabal trying to attack, gives the ball away instead. Now Samu gives the ball out to Frimpong. João Neves is through. Tackle goes in, comes back to Joe Linton, and he rifles it into the bottom corner. An excellent goal from Joe Linton. Exactly what we needed. An early start, and the old school Mike Ashley era player, Joe Linton, with the goal. Neves tackled well, just fell to Joe Linton. One touch, and the power on that just had Lafont beaten in the Bayern Munich goal, and we have a 1-0 crucial advantage. 0.07 XG on that effort. Oyarzabal taken a knock. Might leave him on for now, see if he can recover, because this game's too important. Now Savio with a free kick. Goes for goal. Oh, he has scored. The XG on that must be even lower than Joe Linton's. How has Savio done that? Absolutely sensational. Just whipped that one into the top corner. Lafont nowhere near it. And we have turned over this game. That was a 0.03 XG on that free kick. But he scored it all the same. Oyarzabal seems to have recovered a bit. Throw in now from Savio. Imagine the scenes at St James's Park in this game as Oyarzabal goes for it. But they managed to get the block in. We really have got them beaten at the moment. But we need to keep this up. They've had one shot on target with 0 XG somehow. We have got a 2-0 advantage here in this game. Gertrudia forward, rolls around, goes in towards Isak. It's football header tennis in the box, but it does come to Lafont eventually, and he plays it out to De Ligt. Now Bayern Munich will try and counter. Koeman back to De Ligt. Managed to contain them at least for now. Ball across to Chotard. Now Lafont, can we keep this pressure up? Oh, we've won it again. Gertrudia to Isak to João Neves. It's well saved by Lafont there. If that had gone in as well, this would have been a rampant performance. João Neves with the corner. Swings it in. Lafont comes out and claims it. And it remains 2-0 at the moment. João Neves with another corner into the near post. Botman's there, but it comes out to Gertrudia. Now João Neves at the byline, sends it to the back stick towards Savio. Header away, Savio cleans it up. Oh, he's given that away. Gertrudia with a big tackle. Koeman tries to break, but it's come to Savio again. Now Joe Linton. Gertrudia to Frimpong, spins the defenders, finds Isak, and Isak finds the back of the net. 3-0 now against Bayern Munich. We are absolutely storming them. Really good play. Everybody fighting desperately here. Gertrudia's ball out. Frimpong with a beautiful turn. Spun Davies. Played it before Davies could make up ground. And that ball in behind took everyone by surprise except for Isak, who got in behind to finish that one. And it is now 3-0 against Bayern Munich. I've gone to a more cautious approach. I'd like to get in at half-time with the lead. Theo Hernandez cleaning up well there. Now Botman to Theo Hernandez. Pushing down the left flank, finds Joe Linton in space. Joe Linton's in on goal. And that is not as good as his first effort as he blasts it over the top. Coman now with a free kick goes in towards Samu, but Frimpong has intercepted it as the first man and he's just beaten Coman for pace. Isak with space in the middle, gets in on goal. And Lafont with the save. This could have been all over had Isak stuck that one in the back of the net. Here's a Yorzabal with the resulting corner. Cleared out by Min-jae. But they've been hit by a hurricane here as Savio tries to put the ball in and De Ligt desperately just sends it anywhere downfield. Musiala trying to do something with the leftover ball, finds Davies. Now De Ligt. We still need to be careful here, right on half-time, that we don't concede. Min-jae pushes it out wide to Van der Bremt. No one closing him down. He's held up. Don't want Theo getting a second yellow here either. Min-jae to Chota. Now Van der Bremt into Gnabry, holds it up, plays it across. Oh, God, that is so frustrating. Musiala at the near post with the finish. We have been annihilating Bayern Munich. And out of nowhere, right on the strike at half-time, they get a goal back, which means it's a one-goal game. That is so frustrating that that's happened. Just like their goal at the end of their game, we should be winning this tie 3-0 clear out. But instead, it is 3-1 and we're on for a nervy game where we've got 4 players on yellow cards. We've got a Yorzabal injured and struggling to keep going. I'm going to take him off now and I'm going to bring on Lamine Yamal instead of Torres and see what Yamal can do on the big stage. Fortunately, Bayern Munich not really creating much at the moment. Davies here sends it into De Ligt though. Now Chota should be cleared up by Theo. Trubin sends it route 1 forward. Min-jae to Van der Bremt. Gertrudia intercepts really well. Now Trubin to Antonio Silva. Plays it down the line to João Neves. Antonio Silva out wide to Frimpong. Need a little run. Finds Savio early. Ball in behind for Isak. And Isak scores again. Second time we've done that. They're going to check it for offside. But I'm pretty sure he was on. What are they saying? Goal awarded. 4-1 against Bayern Munich now. Frimpong did well. Savio normally goes inside. But this time he stayed wide and played that ball in beautifully to Isak, who beat Lafont well. And that is 4-1 now against Bayern Munich. Is that a hat-trick for Isak as well? It is not. Savio got the second goal. Savio can maybe come off now that we are pushing forward towards the victory. We're going to go defensive as well for the last 15 minutes. Time to make some more changes. Theo off for Doyle. Frimpong, can anybody come on? No, but Gertrudia can maybe come off for Zaire Emery. And Joe Linton can come off for Tonali. And then we'll see the rest of this game out with a 2-goal advantage. 10 minutes left to play. We have been destroying Bayern Munich today. Can we just hang on to this and keep our position in the Champions League? Lamal on the attack down the left. Theo Hernandez pushes it down the left side. Loses out to Musiala. Upamecano back to Lafont. Ball sent forward. Header from Antonio. Now Joe Linton. Plays it out wide to Torres. Tries to get to the byline. Beats the defender. And the tackle goes in from Davies. No penalty there. Bit of an odd highlight, that one. But in the last 10 minutes here, Bayern Munich creating very little in this game. They're making changes to try and force something to happen. But we're nearly at added time. Isak to João Neves. Now Zaire Emery. Frimpong to João Neves. Oh, and he scored to make it 5-1. A famous win here for us against Bayern Munich. João Neves with a brilliant goal there. Had the ball, teed it up to Zaire Emery. Little ball out to Frimpong, then to João Neves. Span, shot, and Lafont has been poor today. Has been beaten again. And it is 5-1 now. From 2.39 XG. 10 shots on target though. You pepper the goal well enough like that, you are going to get the result. And we have knocked Bayern Munich out of the Champions League in a really good performance, which keeps our season alive, keeps it interesting. We get 9 million. We've got Barcelona in the next stage after they managed to beat Salzburg And up next, we have the FA Cup Semi-Final against Brighton. Well, Liverpool have beaten Spurs 2-0, so it'll be Liverpool in the final for whoever wins today. Hopefully it'll be us. The team is reasonably well rested after that 5-1 victory. Yamal has come in on the right flank. Otherwise, not too many changes. Doyle in central defence now as well. As we go out to play Brighton, a difficult team to beat, but a team we should be beating. No surprises in their first 11. Going to say we owe Brighton because they beat us the last time we played, but then half the teams in England beat us the last time we played them. Here's Savio to Joe Linton. Can we keep up the good form for the Bayern Munich game? That's cleared away, but only to Yamal. Weird clearance, that one. He finds Gertrudia. Oh, off the underside of the crossbar, but unfortunately it does not cross the line, and Brighton can bring the ball away. João Pedro trying to get forward, brought down by Teo. Is he going to get booked that early into the game? No, he manages to avoid the yellow card at least. But a dangerous tackle there, putting himself at risk of another yellow. He has been getting a lot of yellow. Oh, he is yellow carded 10 minutes in. Didn't take him long to get that yellow card. And now it's just calming down a little bit. Sold out Wembley, 90,000 in attendance. As we are looking to make our first FA Cup final for a long time for the club. Lots of yellow cards in this game. We've had 5 on our side in the first half. Little bit of a worry that. 5 minutes of added time to come in the first half. But very little happening other than the fact it's clearly a very scrappy affair. Lots of fouls from us. 13 fouls from us. Definitely something to watch out for when you've got 5 players on yellow cards, but it looks like a lot of the players have backed off a little bit. We'll just make some changes here. There's not a lot happening, so Botman's going to come on. João Neves is going to come on. I'll also bring on Wahi up front for Isak. See if their fresh legs can help make the breakthrough. Tonali here with a free kick. In it goes. Botman is there. It's cleared away. Lamptey's going after it, but Savio wins the race. Now Scalvini gives the ball away. Botman tackles well. João Neves tackles well, but it's falling to a Brighton player every time. Now Matoma down the left flank. Back to Wharton. And Gertrudia does the job at right back. Now Tonali out wide to Salvio. And he's lost it to Lamptey. And there's 5 Brighton players in there. March. Doyle got the ball, but it just rolled through. Maybe if Doyle hadn't touched that, Ferguson could have been ruled out offside. I'm not sure. But it's a mistake. Like several mistakes really, and Brighton have taken the lead here at Wembley in a game that we have not been performing to standard whatsoever. Doyle's tackle there not really got enough on it, and it just rolled nicely for Ferguson. It meant that the keeper was out of position and the ball has ended up in the back of the net. Now, can we respond? Doesn't look like it at the moment. 10 minutes or so left to go. Try and encourage the team a bit. Just not going well this at all. Take Salvio off and bring a Yorzabal on. Tonali's corner, easily taken by Lucas Perry in the Brighton goal. He drops it, plays it over the top. Easy to defend for Botman. I think that hit him in the back. A sign of how our game's going. João Neves to Salvio. This will be his last involvement today, and it's to give the ball away. Lucas Perry kicks it out. We're going to win that header. Now Tonali to Yamal. Gives it away to Dante. Now Dunk. Over to Webster. Dunk and Webster in defence, and we cannot get a goal. Frimpong has won it. Plays it into Tonali. Oh, and he's found the bottom corner. 8th goal of the season for Tonali. Not quite as prolific as he's been in previous years, but that is a crucial goal for us. He often scores crucial goals at the business end of the season, and he's done it again here. Intercepted by Frimpong well. He played it across. There was Tonali to take the touch and fire it into that bottom corner to make it 1-1 in this game against Brighton. Really nicely done. We're going to continue to make this change. Just bring a Yorzabal on and see if we can get a late winner here. Encourage the team, see if they can do it. Botman with the throw in. Finds a Yorzabal. Now Botman to João Neves to Bruno. Botman puts it in. While he's in there, it's come out to Yamal. He plays it across to Bruno. Oh, and that was so close to the top corner, but just missing from Bruno Guimaraes. And it looks like we could be heading to extra time here. Webster, though, Sends it back to Lucas Perry. Ball sent forward. Oh, we've won the header. Yamal there in a dangerous spot. Can put it across. Finds Tonali off the bar. Ayurzabal back in. Wally, but it's Tonali that's done it. They were queuing up in the middle, but it's Sandro Tonali that has got the winning goal here in added time. An excellent comeback from the team. Yamal just pulled that back. Tonali's first effort off the bar. Ayurzabal back in first time. Why he missed it. And Tonali was there to just tuck it home. And it is 2-1 against Brighton. And we should be heading to the FA Cup final now. There it is. Excellent win for us. We are in the FA Cup final. We're in the Champions League semi-finals. And we're in a terrible position in the league. Down in 8th at the moment, but with a game in hand that could take us up to 7th and only 1 point behind Manchester United in 5th. So all to play for in the league as well, and we can focus on the league a little bit now. We get £1 million winning in the FA Cup semi-final, which is a lot of money. They must have reformatted some of that. And if we have a look at our schedule, we now have Brighton and Brentford in the league. I'll probably skip those and go straight to the Barcelona game. I think that'll be more interesting, and then in the next episode we'll do Barcelona, maybe a league game in Liverpool, see how we finish in the Champions League. But let's go ahead to the Barcelona game and see if we can make it an excellent little run of fixtures to the end of the season. It is time for the big game now, and we are finally on a very good run of form as we managed to win our 2 games since the FA Cup semi-final win and the 5-1 demolition of Bayern Munich. We beat Brighton 3-0. It was a really tough game. Wahi with a goal in the 76th minute, and then in stoppage time, Savio and a penalty for Torres gave us the 3 points. We then rotated a little bit with the Champions League in mind as we took on Brentford, and yet still managed to win 2-0. Yamal with a goal, and then Collins with a really weird own goal. The keeper, Raya, played it out to him. He was about 40 yards from goal. He played a simple pass back. Raya missed it somehow and it trickled over the line. And that was enough for us to win that game 2-0. And it means we've got even fresher legs now for the home match against Barcelona. Barcelona, obviously, we beat 2-0 away from home before. So we should be winning this game as well. But easier said than done. But with the rotated players, everybody's fully match fit. We've got Isak, Ayurzabal and Savio all fully rested going into this one. Joe Linton, Neves and Tonali in midfield. Hernandez, Botman, Silva, Frimpong and then Trubin in goal. I'm feeling optimistic about this because of the rotation, because we're on a 4-game winning streak. We should be doing well. This Barcelona team relying on Fati, Pedri, Rodriguez, De Jong, Tomiyasu in defence. Very similar to the team that we beat earlier this season at the Nou Camp. Can we do it here at St James's Park in a Champions League semi-final? Very different aspect. Isak's stolen the ball already. He's in on goal. And a heavy touch has allowed ter Stegen to claim the loose ball. He now rolls it out to Koundé. Trying to bring it forward. Ball over to Christensen. Just slowly edging forward here, Barcelona. We've got a really high press on them, which they don't seem to be enjoying. Tomiyasu trying to break the press, but Joe Linton's stolen it. Now Isak into Joe Linton. Oh, really nice goal. Loved the high press. Loved the interplay between the striker and Joe Linton. And then he shifted the keeper too far over to his right, and it left a lot of space to aim at. Joe Linton winning the ball 1-2 with Isak was beautiful. And that finish, excellent from him. I mean, he could have put it 2 yards to the left and probably still would have scored. But we have taken the lead against Barcelona, and it looks like we're finally hitting the form that I expected this season at the very, very end of it. They've gone to a weird 4-2-2 formation. They're basically playing 4 players up front now. As Tonali puts a corner in, and it's just gone over. But I cannot imagine this formation is going to work out well for them. That's the weirdest formation I've seen the game try and play before. 2 very distinct units in defence and attack. 2 attacking midfielders between 2 strikers. Leaves a lot of room for our wingers to exploit. And here's Frimpong charging forward. Down the line for Neves. Ball into Isak. And it's 2-0. And the formation they're using is making this too easy for us as Isak gets his 30th goal this season, and we have raced into a 2-0 advantage over Barcelona. And if they don't fix that formation quickly, this could get a lot worse. There's no way I'm shifting from an attacking formation as long as they're basically playing 4 players in a central forward position. Absolutely crazy that they would do that. And we are storming ahead in this Champions League semi-final. They're playing with more freedom, going more attacking. I don't think that's going to help them. Teo to Joe Linton, now a Yorzabal into Joe Linton again, who's running the show, and he has scored again, and it is 3-0 against Barcelona. We are absolutely tearing them apart, and it's not even that we're just playing well, it's that their formation is horrific, and it leaves so much advantage to us. The fact that they went more attacking, more freedom, after going 2-0 down, rather than shifting their formation, is absolutely damning for whoever their manager is. They've been forced into a change as well, still playing this weird formation as we are 3-0 up in this game. They're not getting much of a sniff in, and at half-time, we are totally in command of this Champions League semi-final at St James's Park. It would be amazing if we were able to win the Champions League. I'm getting ahead of myself, but here we are again on the attack. Teo Hernandez down the left for Yorzabal. He's gone down in the box. Araujo has absolutely clattered through the back of him, and this will be a penalty to make it 4-0 against Barcelona. Penalty given, no surprise there, and it'll be Joe Linton for a hat-trick. I don't know why they let Joe Linton take that penalty. He's missed the chance of a hat-trick. Isak should have taken that, but still, we are 3-0 up and looking comfortable. It looks like Barcelona is sticking with this tactic that doesn't work. Joe Linton tries to play it through. Araujo gets the intercept, and the ball's just punted forward. This is where they could be dangerous, but instead we've won the ball, and it's Savio to João Neves to a Yorzabal, and that is 4, although there will be a check for offside off the back of that. Let's see what the referee has to say, but the goal is disallowed, and it remains 3-0. Missed penalty, and then a goal ruled out for a tight offside. Could be a turning point in the tie, but at the moment they just don't seem to be able to change anything. They're not even making substitutions. Now Trubin plays it forward to Tonali. We need to go out wide, boys. Come on, don't play through the middle when they've got 4 pressing up there. Teo Hernandez to Joe Linton, inside to Joe Neves, still trying to go through the middle. Now we go out wide with Teo, can play it in, and he finds Tonali just. Now Isak, tight passing has broken us free, and now Frimpong charging forward. He's in the area, and he's done it himself. Jeremy Frimpong with an excellent goal does get us our 4th of this game, and we are absolutely cruising here. A couple more changes can be made. Callum Wilson's going to come on, which shows I'm really taking the piss out of this Barcelona side, and Zaire Emery can come on as well. 4-0 we lead now. Frimpong did really well down this right flank, rolled it forward, decided to go at them himself, found the gap between the right back and centre back, and then beat Ter Stegen with a wonderful finish to make it 4-0. And we are absolutely cruising. There's no way I'm taking my foot off the gas here. I want as many goals as possible because they could still turn us over at the Nou Camp. Even if we concede here, I'm happy to keep trying to get more goals. Koundé to Frankie de Jong, now Darwich. Plays it through the middle, but Antonio clears it up. Now Teo can counter, finds Torres, tries to go out wide, but is denied by Araujo. Goes inside instead. Botman to Tonali. Now Zaire Emery to Wilson. Teo Hernandez down the left has lost it. Araujo trying to make up for his earlier penalty concession. Plays it over the top for Lewandowski. This is where they could be dangerous. Ball into Pedri. Could be offside, Pedri, but it's gone to Fati. And the ball is in the back of the net, and no flag goes up. So Barcelona have managed to get a goal back here. And it was that overload that they have up there. Look, they had 3-on-2 there, and Fati with the finish for Barcelona as they bring a goal back. I don't regret it. I think we've got to go for more goals while they're playing this formation. Try and get as many as we can. Ter Stegen sends it forward again. Look at that, 2-on-2 up there. Now Trubin. As long as we don't make defensive mistakes, we will get more goals. Frimpong round the corner for Savio. He's got the pace. He's got to the byline. He puts it in. Torres is in there. And Ter Stegen manages to just get a leg on that ball and put it behind for a corner, which Tonali will take. Puts it into the near post. Antonio's still there. Lewandowski in his own area trying to head the ball out with a 4-1 deficit. Few minutes left to go here. We're still in control of the game. Barcelona getting their chances as well. Savio with a free kick. I think going for that far side was a bold choice, Savio. You've got to go near post from that sort of range. And the game nearly over. Got another free kick for Savio. What's he going to do this time? Goes for it. Oh, it's near. Ter Stegen there, just forced to push it out and wide. He has scored a brilliant free kick from that sort of position already this season. Tonali now puts it in. Ter Stegen can claim it. 90 seconds left in this game. And it does finish 4-1. A really impressive performance by the team. Sees us win our 5th game in a row. And now we can look forward to the next leg against Barcelona. We've got Southampton in the league in the meantime, then Barcelona. We've got the FA Cup final to come, Nottingham Forest to come. But in the next episode, we'll pick up against Barcelona, see how we're doing in the league, and play the FA Cup final. So do drop a like on this video if you enjoyed the incredible wins over Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until next time, see ya.